When peace like a river attendeth my way, when sorrows like sea billows roll, whatever my lot, thou hast taught me to say, it is well, it is well with my soul. It is well with my soul. It is well, it is well with my soul. And Lord, haste the day when my faith shall be sight, the cloud be rolled back as a scroll. The trump shall resound, and the Lord shall descend. Even so, it is well with my soul. It is well with my soul. It is well, it is well with my soul. Well, good Friday morning to you. This is Friday, April the 17th. Hope you're having a great day. I want to share a story with you. Long ago, a man sought the perfect picture of peace. Not finding one that satisfied, he announced a contest to produce this particular masterpiece, the perfect picture of peace. And so the challenge stirred the imagination of artists everywhere, and paintings arrived from far and wide, but finally the great day of revelation arrived. The judges uncovered one peaceful scene after another, and all the while the viewers clapped and cheered for each one. The tensions grew, and only two pictures remained unveiled. As the judge pulled the cover from one, a hush fell over the crowd. A mirror-smooth lake reflected lacy green birches under the soft blush of an evening sky. Along the grassy shore, a flock of sheep grazed undisturbed. Surely this was the winner. Perfect picture of peace. The man with the vision for the contest uncovered the second painting himself, and the crowd gasped in surprise. Could this be peace? The picture was of a tumultuous waterfall. It cascaded down a rocky precipice. The crowd could almost feel its cold, penetrating spray. The stormy gray clouds threatened to explode with lightning, wind, and rain. And in the midst of the thundering noises and bitter chill, a little tree clung to the rocks at the edge of the falls. One of its branches reached out in front of the torrential waters as if foolishly seeking to experience its full power. And a little bird had built a nest in the elbow of that branch. Content and undisturbed in her stormy surroundings, she rested on her eggs. And with her eyes closed and her wings ready to cover her little ones, she manifested peace that transcends all earthly turmoil. That was a passage from the writing of a man named Barit Kahos, called The Wardrobe from the King. And I've not read all of that. I just found this particular passage and wanted to share it with you because peace is something that we all desire. And certainly in times of trials and adversity and times like this in our current circumstances, we talk about peace a lot, think about peace a lot, because we all desire to have peace in this time of uncertainty and things. Consider this quote from another author, Warren Wiersbe. He said, We're prone to want God to change our circumstances, but He wants to change our character. We think that peace comes from the outside in, but it comes from the inside out. That was his quote. You see, peace is something that we all do desire, that peace that passes understanding, yet there seems to be so many things in life that try to rob that peace from us. Often we think that if we could just isolate ourselves from everything else in the world, we could find peace. And yet we find ourselves somewhat isolated right now in our current circumstances, and yet some of us still struggle with peace, that peace that passes understanding, because of all of the uncertainty that comes with this isolation. True peace doesn't come from the absence of problems. That's the thing we need to remember. It doesn't come from the absence of problems. True peace comes from the presence of God. Consider the words from the prophet Isaiah. He said, "You will keep in perfect peace those whose minds are steadfast, because they trust in you. Trust in the Lord forever. For the Lord himself, is the rock eternal." Isaiah was comparing God to a rock. He was calling God a rock eternal. And so when we find our feet to be unsteady because our circumstances are unsettled and unsteady, and we seem to be just kind of, not stable. What Isaiah is encouraging us to do is to plant our feet firmly on the rock eternal, God himself. And he says when we do that, we will keep in perfect peace with him. When our minds are in tune with him, and our hearts are in tune with him, and our souls are in tune with him, we will find peace. We will find that true peace that passes all understanding. Likewise, the psalmist wrote in Psalm 46, 1 through 3, says, "God is our refuge and strength, and an ever-present help in trouble. Therefore we will not fear, though the earth give way, and the mountains fall into the heart of the sea, though its waters roar and foam, and the mountains quake with their surging." And again, just picture that when things are unstable and things are in turmoil, and it seems there are storms around us, God is our refuge. God is our strength. He's our ever-present help when we feel like we're in trouble, when we feel like we're unsettled. And so in this time when things are uncertain and unknown, and there's fear, I encourage you to seek peace, and seek the true peace that comes in a relationship with God. Maybe you need to spend a little more time with him. Maybe you need to pray in a different way, and to hand over those troubles and those fears and those struggles, and allow God to fill your life with peace. Plant your feet firmly on the rock eternal, on God himself. Let him stabilize you. Let him be your firm foundation. And in him, you and I will find perfect peace, that peace that passes understanding. And it is in those times and in that relationship that no matter what's going on around us, we are able to say, or sing rather, "It is well with my soul." I hope this brings you peace. I hope this brings you encouragement. I love you guys. And until next time, we'll see you later.